Hi, my name's Sarah, and this is my sister Katie.
And we just want to remind everybody that girls like rock too. So, Sarah, it happened.
It happened. The day had come.
The day had come. The stars have aligned.
That's right.
As Noel Gallagher's daughter wrote,
That's right.
Oasis reunited on stage for the first time since 2009.
Crazy. Yeah.
Crazy.
At the time of this recording, that happened last night in Cardiff, Wales, to like 60,000 people.
Yeah.
I watched a bit of footage already on YouTube. And it was exciting. I'm not going to lie. I got really excited watching it.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, goosebumps, exactly.
Yeah. So as many of the fellow Oasis nerds out there, I'm sure, did this morning, we all jumped to our phones and said, okay, let's look up the set list.
What is the set list?
What is the set list?
Yeah.
What did they play?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of pressure on this set list.
Oh, yes. Especially like the first show.
Yeah.
Like, what are they going to play? Yeah.
What are they going to play?
A lot of speculation from us Oasis fans out there. So this is it, Katie. This is it. The set list, it's official.
It's official. They did not come out on a helicopter playing Do You Know What I Mean as the first song as I had hoped for.
They did not. No. That would have been cool, but... Yeah.
Some albums got snubbed. Sorry, Sotsog.
No Sotsog.
No Sotsog. No Dig Your Own Soul.
The last two albums, I don't think they did anything.
Yeah, that's true. No, Don't Believe the Truth.
No. Heathen Chem won.
A single song.
From, and then...
Maybe they listened to our last episode, Sarah, and Noel's like, for this girl, I have to play something from her favorite album of Oasis.
Thanks so much, Noel. Thank you for playing one song from Heathen Chemistry. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. And two from Be Here Now.
Yeah. Well, I thought about that. I thought about you when I saw Do You Know What I Mean? I'm like, oh my God, they played Do You Know What I Mean?
Yeah.
I didn't think they would. I'm not going to lie.
So sorry. I actually have to correct myself because we're going to get comments. They did play something from Sotsog. They played Effin' in the Bushes at the beginning.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Yeah.
Okay. So I apologize.
They did.
Yes, they did.
They did.
Yes.
But they didn't sing anything from Sotsog.
They didn't sing anything. And so can you watch the full show?
I was just seeing clips from people
okay,
because but I'm assuming it's going to come out that someone has a full,
because even on the set list on our favorite Setlist FM, it doesn't actually say "Effin' in the Bushes" as the first song. It's in gray, which makes me think, and it has like a little cassette tape beside it, so it must have just been a recording.
When they all I think out. It was just a recording because I saw it's all the big videos, and they have of course their pictures and art news articles, and I think it's that. Then they come out.
Okay,
that's what I gathered from the little bit I saw.
Clearly, somebody YouTubed some clips last night.
Oh yeah,
or this morning.
Yeah,
wow, I'm sure you're not the only one. My goodness.
Well, it showed up on my feed, so you see, you're like, oh my gosh, this, oh my gosh, that. So yes, I did watch a fair bit of it.
Yeah,
but.
So they opened with Sarah.
Hello. That was kind of a given.
I think it was one of the ones that fans really speculated. Yeah. And then the second song was Aqueous, which fans also speculated
That's nice. Yeah.
So what's interesting about Hello, too, is I believe Sarah and we've brought this up before, that we saw them live in 2002 at what was then the Molson Amphitheater.
Yes.
If I do recall correctly, Sarah, they started with Hello then, too.
I think they did, and I thought that was really cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah. No, that's a great opener. Hello. It's good to be back. Right?
Pretty much sums it up. Hello, it's good to be back.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get more on the nose than that.
Yeah.
So, I guess they figured, F it, let's just do Hello.
Let's just give the fans what they clearly want.
That's right.
So I thought that was cool. Yeah, and then third, Morning Glory.
That is really cool.
That's really cool.
I didn't see that coming.
And again, I from the way it's written on the set list, I don't think I think we've talked about this before. Sometimes Noel will do an acoustic set and he'll do Morning Glory acoustically, which we don't mind, but it's like, come on, give us the rock and roll hard rock version. And I think that's what they did.
I think so. No, I think it's the whole band. Liam sings. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's cool.
That must have been cool. And then number 4, Katie's favorite Oasis song.
Oh, Some Might Say.
Yep.
Oh, that's a really cool flow. Like Morning Glory and then Some Might Say.
Yep. And it says first
cool.
time, if Setlist FM is legit at all, it says first time since 2002, which again was the year we saw them and they played it.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then number 5, Bring It On Down.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That is cool. Just like a classic, random, definitely maybe
Well,
song.
I was
that's
gonna
not a
say
single.
it's definitely maybe, but it's not one of the really well known definitely maybe songs or as well known definitely maybe songs.
I would argue that all definitely maybe songs are pretty well known, especially with I'm sure that crowd.
That's
they all
such an
knew.
Oasis snob comment,
Is
but I
it?
get it. I would argue that all songs are definitely maybe are known, but it's not what it is. When you think of definitely maybe, come on, let's be honest. It's not the first song that pops into your head. The next song that Oasis played last night, Cigarettes and Alcohol, that's what I think of.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Although, remember when we went to see them in, I think it was 2002 when we saw them with our brother, he leans over to us and he's like, I never liked this song. So Chris ruined it for me. That's all I think of now.
That your brother
Just like never liked this song. I like it.
I like it too. Yeah, it's a good let's just have a good time song.
Yeah. And then number 7, Sarah, Fade Away.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
Fade Away.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
another
B-side.
little tip for you. First time with Liam on vocals since 2002. Because Fade Away, all you Oasis nerds out there will already know, they do 2 versions. They do the acoustic slower version with Noel,
right.
which is very nice. And then Liam does the vocals on the harder version, I would argue.
Because that's on the master plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool that they played that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of fans in the crowd were like, what?
Yeah.
This is so cool.
That must have been really cool to see live.
Yeah.
Number 8, Supersonic.
Classic. I knew they were going to play that.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
You had to play that.
You
Come
have
on.
to. Yeah.
And then Roll With It, another cool
Yeah. That's
Morning
a good
Glory
one.
track.
Yeah. Feel good.
Yep. Then 2 little acoustic B-side Noel Gallagher treats.
Ooh, I love when Noel does that.
Talk Tonight and Half the World Away.
Oh my God. 2 good choices.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Half the World Away. Remember, if anyone out there is listening from across the pond, remember Royal Family?
Yeah.
The show?
Yeah.
That was the opener.
Yep. It suited it so well.
It did.
And I guess I didn't see this. I'm assuming Noel came out on his own and did those 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure. My guess would be that, just with those 2 being in a row. And then number 12, as we mentioned, the little bit of Heathen Chemistry they did, Sarah, Little by Little.
Oh, yes. My one Heathen Chemistry song.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Love it.
And then, what I think is really cool, so they do Little by Little, and then Do You Know What I Mean?
I just think that's so cool. I didn't think they were going to play Do You Know What I Mean?
No. Because you've seen Oasis 4 times.
Have I?
5?
Oh, God.
No, 5 times. I believe you've seen them twice without me, and then 3 times with me.
Oh.
And
Yes.
have you ever seen Do You Know What I Mean live?
Honestly, I don't think so.
No. I've
That
seen
is
them
so
live 3
cool.
times, and I've never seen Do You Know What I Mean?
I feel like Do You Know What I Mean? They're doing like a shout out to millennials.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like for
And
us,
I think
you know what I mean?
I think for a while, because Noel was kind of embarrassed by the album, and he says it's his least favorite Oasis album, so he just refused to play it. And I feel like if there's any Weezer fans out there, that kind of happened with Rivers Cuomo and Pinkerton.
Yeah.
Fans love it. It's a very cult following, but he was embarrassed because I think it just commercially didn't do well, and it was kind of out there. So then he would never play it live, and he said he refused to. Then, in his older years, he started to play it live. So I just feel like maybe that's how Noel is with Be Here Now.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
now
a
he's
good
finally
analogy.
acknowledging, okay, the fans do like it, so then I'm just going to play it.
Yeah. It's such a great song, and that would be really cool to hear live.
Yeah. And then they followed up, do you know what I mean, with Stand By Me. First time playing it since 2001.
Gosh. Jeez.
That would give me goosebumps. If they play that when we see them, I'm gonna get teary eyed.
Yeah.
Just one of my favorite Oasis songs.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
That's a great song. And I just like the crowd, everybody singing it.
Yeah. Oh, I could just think of like the lead guitar at the beginning going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, for sure. Then they go into Cast No Shadow.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And the next one, Sarah, one of your favorites, I believe, Slide Away.
Slide Away. Oh my God, that's so cool that they played that.
That's a really good song.
It is so good.
It's just a cool song.
It is. It's a cool romantic song.
Is it romantic? Is that what it means? Like lovers sliding away?
I think so. We're gonna like slide away together.
Slide Away, I dare I say it's kind of a sexy song.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. It's a very sexy song.
Yeah. I'll give Sarah her alone time now. And then again. Whoa, I just yelled into the mic.
My alone time with Slido.
Yeah. Again, I thought this was really cool. Not shocking considering that they re-released it, but whatever.
Yes, that was cool.
First time with Liam on vocals since 1996. I would have been 9 years old.
Jeez, that's so cool. Yeah, it's a great song.
And then number 18, Sarah, Live Forever.
Oh, yeah.
You have to. You had to do Live Forever. And then Rock and Roll Star, number 19.
Oh my God.
I thought that was kind of a cool way. That's how they ended the main list.
Okay.
Rock and Roll Star.
That's cool. Yeah, Live Forever, then Rock and Roll Star.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Is
Encore.
The Encore. Ooh, I love the Oasis Encores.
So, Sarah, what, or did you look it up? I was going to say, what do you think was what started off the Encore?
I did look it up, but now I can't remember. Oh, Don't Look Back in Anger?
No, the Master Plan, which I think is really cool.
That is really cool.
The Master Plan. Okay, so here's my personal journey with Master Plan. I didn't like it when I was younger. I thought it was cheesy. To me, it felt like a song in a musical. You just see the guy coming out like dance if you want to dance. Like, I don't know. It just gave me like a real musical vibe, and I wasn't really feeling it. But then I don't know. Recently, and I mean like recently, within the last couple months, I went on a huge kick on the Master Plan.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
I find the Master Plan is every man that likes Oasis is like a huge fan of the Master Plan.
You think so?
Yeah. Guys are always like, oh my God, the Master Plan.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't see it years ago. And lately in my older years, I'm like, it's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is. It is a good one. There's actually, he plays that at Abbey Roads a couple years ago.
Okay.
Noel with the High Flying Birds. And you should check it out on YouTube.
Yeah,
it's
I'll
a
have
really
to.
Nice rendition of it.
I'll check that one up for sure. And then it's Don't Look Back in Anger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if just Noel came out then.
First time. No, it says first time played with a full band since 2007.
Okay. Nice.
Yep.
That would have been Goosebumps for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The piano at the beginning. Yeah. And then of course second last song, Sarah.
Oh, Wonderwall.
Wonderwall.
Yeah.
And
Wonderwall.
then
You have to
end it, Champagne Supernova.
Nice.
Champagne Supernova, I don't know. Do you remember, like, I didn't like it at all back in the day. I just find it long-winded.
I'm not going to lie. It's not my favorite Oasis song, Champagne Supernova. But
it's kind of grown on me over the years. I'm sure I'll be excited if they play it live when we see it.
Yeah, maybe that's how they'll end.
Yeah.
Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova. Yeah, I mean, it's a good song. I think for me personally, wouldn't have been my first choice for the final song.
No,
if I'm not gonna lie, but I get it. It's the last song on Morning Glory, so maybe that's why they did it. But
yeah, and it's kind of slow and dreamy, and
we're not fans of Champagne.
No, I don't know. I'm just
no, I know it wouldn't have been my first choice, but that's still
no. My choice for their last song would have been "It's Getting Better, Man."
Oh my God, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I would have taken It's Getting Better, Man.
Yeah, I just feel like that would have been a really cool way to end off their first show together.
Just a nice
yeah.
So
there you have it. That's Katie and Sarah going through the set list.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm sure many Oasis fans this morning had a look just to see.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
yes.
I'll be curious to see the next, because that's the only set list they have right now. Are they gonna go completely the same every show? Are they going to switch up a bit? I don't know.
Well, they're doing so many nights at Wembley. I would imagine they're going to switch it up a bit.
I would hope for the sake, because there's going to be hardcore fans at more than one of those shows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah.
Even Oasis, even Toronto, they're playing twice.
You think some people will go the 2 nights?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Oasis shaking things up.
At the Pearl Jam show, I told you at Pearl Jam, there was that guy who's like, I saw them in Ottawa, now I'm seeing them in Hamilton, I'm going to see them in Toronto. And I'm like, okay, we get it. So we've gone through the set list, Sarah. Be honest, first thoughts.
First thoughts when I read that, I was impressed. I'll be honest. I thought it was really great. They play some B-sides, which I thought was cool. They played a lot of Definitely Maybe, which I really liked. I'm not like crazy about the final song.
Yeah,
Champagne Supernova,
that's a little
if I'm being honest. I think it's cool how they started, Effing in the Bushes and then Hello.
Yeah.
Whatever, that's really cool. Yeah, so I was impressed.
I'm happy that they put in as much the master plan as they did. I
Well,
think that's cool.
the thing. The B-sides. And I do like that Noel came out. Talk Tonight's one of my favorite Noel solo songs. So that would have been really cool to hear.
Yeah.
So if they played that in Toronto, I would be happy.
Yeah.
I would be very happy with that. I think
I'd be very happy with that set list too. I think you and I could sing all the words to every single song.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Would have liked maybe just a few little sprinkles of their later stuff.
Sprinkles of their later stuff. Hot tip, Oasis.
Yeah, Stop Crying Your Heart Out.
Oh, yeah.
Force of Nature.
Oh, Force of Nature would be cool. They're not going to play Force
Lila
of Nature.
even, you know.
Yeah.
I realize it's all from Don't Believe the Truth, so maybe I'm a bigger fan of that album than I thought.
I mean, Heathen Chemistry, I would have liked to hear.
Hindu Times would have been cool.
A couple of songs from Heathen. Yeah. Go Let It Out. I liked that one.
Yeah, I think they could have done a little bit more of Standing on the Shoulder of Giants than just Effing in the Bushes.
Yeah. And I what's it called? It's one of their final singles, Falling Down.
That one was really good.
That's a really good song.
Yeah,
that would have been
they could have
cool.
done that.
Yeah, I think they could have done a bit of a sprinkle of the other albums. As you say.
I'll be 100% honest. That's a little bit of my critique. Yeah, not crazy with the ending song and a little bit of your later stuff.
Yeah.
That being said, I do believe we called it on a previous episode. We had said they'll probably, or I don't know if we called it. We said, I hope they don't just do Definitely Maybe and Morning Glory.
Yeah.
So they did a lot more B-sides than I anticipated, and they did do two from Be Here Now. I'm happy with that.
I have to say, do you know what I mean? That was very cool. Yeah.
So I think, if I was to go tomorrow and see this set list, I'd be happy.
Yeah, me too. I would be happy. Yeah, for sure.
So we have, I haven't done the official countdown, maybe 8 weeks till our concert.
Yeah, I'd say about 8 weeks. Yeah.
So now I'm just even more excited.
I know. Watching it on YouTube last night and this morning really got me excited. Yeah. It's going to be cool. So, Katie, did you see how the boys looked on stage?
I have yet to do that. I need to do that. All I've done strictly is look at the set list.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I have seen how the boys look on stage.
And thoughts?
They look great. I mean, Liam, of course, up there with his jacket. Noel looks great. He was wearing, Noel was wearing one of his buttoned-up shirts.
Oh, Sarah must have been excited.
I know. I was rocking it, Noel. Yeah, he looked great. And then, Gem, Andy, and Bonehead are there. They look great,
How's Bonehead
too.
looking?
Oh, Bonehead looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, he, fine wine, Bonehead.
Nice.
Way to go, yeah. They all looked really good. No offense to the drummer, didn't really check out the drummer.
They're kind of hidden in the back.
Yeah, kind of hidden in the back. And my focus was the 5 boys up there on stage. And no, they look great. Yeah.
So. Did they seem excited?
Yeah, they did. I mean, it's funny because I forgot how bare bones Oasis is because we're so used to these big theatrical concerts these days.
Yeah.
And I got to give it to Oasis. They come out, they're just here we are.
Here I am, world.
This is it.
Take me for who I am.
No fireworks, and they don't change their outfits or
they never
dancing.
Even their heyday, they were never ones for theatrics.
No. So it was but it's that cool, real rock and roll vibe, which is what we want from Oasis, right? So it was good. Yeah.
Nice.
So Katie and I just want to say a big thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate your time. We post a new episode every other Friday. The podcast is on YouTube and Spotify.
And we just want to remind everybody that girls like rock too. And don't forget to hit subscribe.